Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sleds Garage. If you're just tuning in, this is the second part of Operation Van Life, where we are just trying to get this rusty, crusty pile to go down the road. If you didn't watch the first one, please go back and watch it. We got kind of washed, kind of cleaned out. There's a ton of junk in it. We got all that out of there. We did hang front and or rear, and we hung brakes. We got brake lines done, most of them anyway. The under the hood, I still got to run those two lines to the master from the proportioning valve. That's all out of the way, and that's out of the way because it afforded me the room to get the compressor, the alternator's locked up. I got the fuel pump out. I think that's what we got done so far. I cut that. True Sleds Garage fashion, I'm just going to bypass the heater hose. You don't need heat. Plus, this box is all rotted out underneath. Yeah, it's rotted out on top too. But yeah, let's, I think today we're gonna get the fuel pump on. I'll get that carburetor out of there. And I gotta drop the tank. I gotta drop the lines and go through that stuff. I'm excited to see what's inside the tank. All right, let's get started. All right, this should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, you know, it's easy. Just two bolts, get it in there. I'm going to put a little bit of lube on the tip here.
Just the tips?
So, give me a sec, now that I'm thinking about it. There's a little, I got assembly lube on there. Nothing spectacular. Let's see here. I had to grab a pry bar and just move the dipstick tube out of the way a little bit. The one behind is always awesome to get in. Nothing tighter than a cross thread. All right, let's get this carburetor off. I think I have all the ingredients for success here. I kind of pulled whatever tools I thought I was going to need here. So I think, well, right off the bat, I lost a clip. Okay, hold on, I found it. Come here, you. Oh, yeah. All right. The whole stud's coming out. Come on. How long is it? All right. Trying to formulate a plan here to get this tank out. It's never, judging from these clamps, it's never been out. I think I'm going to take the sending unit out. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut that. There's a up north, there's a return line. I'm going to cut that. It's rubber. It's got to get replaced anyway. The filler neck's in two pieces. There's a rubber hose here. I'm sure that's going to be fun. If I can get that clamp off, just pull that down and then pull it right out. Pull it right out of the tank. Oh yeah. I'm going to get this off. Honestly, I'm just gonna see if I can get it loose, and I'll just, well, hold on here. Let's see. Things are happening here. That's not supposed to be that easy. All right, so I'll spray these down, let these soak for a little bit. What the hell, spray that too. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. And come on, sweetheart. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's even worse now.
That stinks. It's horrible. Here, just hit it right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There, keep going. You good? Good, good, nice. All right, so what we can do here is we can chase this thread and go back and forth with it. It. She's out. And she is leaking. Ah, there it is. Right there. Done. Ugh. There. How bad is it?
It's terrible.
Shine the light towards the base of the tank. Okay, so while we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with that fuel tank, I don't know if I should just try to buy one or just try to service that one, you know, clean it out. But while I'm contemplating that, let's get this thing apart. I don't expect anything nefarious in here. I mean, like I said, it did run. So, I guess, let me see a test net real quick. Cool. Yeah, let's break it down. Go all the way in. Remember how many turns. 1, 2. Looks like 2 is it. And that is going to be the passenger side. That's not bad. Needs to be cleaned, but it's not bad. Alright, this one's stuck. So I'm not gonna go in. But since that one was 2, I'm gonna make this one 2. But hopefully it comes out. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good. She is just a little crusty. And apparently it's a little bent, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully that's not a problem. I don't think I have any of these laying around. Of course, that's probably the reason why it didn't go in. Oh yeah. That's bent. Huh? Alright, so all these parts are going to go in the sonic cleaner for a couple hours, I think. Cool. Let me get the gaskets off these. The next time you see it, it'll hopefully be cleaner. Alright. Okay, so we're back from the sauna cleaner. It's clean. I'm not thrilled with the discoloration, but it's clean. I went through with compressed air and carb cleaner and a nylon brush, so it's ready to go back together. There's going to be some adjustments I need to make during the assembly, and there's going to be more when I'm done, when I get it on the van. I was able to get this screw straight, the one that was bent. You know, the one that wasn't bent was out 2 turns, so I followed suit with the one that was, so that should be good. I should have looked at this tag when I had the thing on the bench before I ordered the kit, and consequently I got the wrong kit. So, while I was waiting for the right kit to come, I was able to find a brand new fuel tank in the box on Marketplace for $100. I mean, if you need proof that the Matrix wants this van to live, there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna get this back together. We'll get the fuel tank in, and this thing should be ready to fire up. Well, I poured 2 gallons of water in the radiator, and no bueno. Should still be good enough to run, though. Seeing if I could suck fuel up through the line to prime it. All right, let's get some fuel in this bowl and see if, like I said, this thing, I drove it in here, so it should fire off first pull. I think these are the vents. Overfill it. That should be enough. All right, all the fluids. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's see here. Squirters are kind of weak. That sucks. Contact. Come on, sweetheart. Pressure a little bit anyway. Big girl. I don't want to hit the dog. Let's go this way. Will it make it around the block? Oh yeah. Neighbor? A little bit of glass in the road. Power steering works. I had an alternator on the shelf. That's charging. Brakes are feeling a little better. idea what I want to do with this thing. Take this out, clean it. I think it needs more plaid. I got some license plates. I think that's what I'm going to do to fix up the rust holes. I'm not going to spend a ton of time or money on this thing. I'm not sure that these vans are worth too much. I do have to source a radiator. Yeah, she got a little bit of a stumble. I'm going to get it. I'm going to have to get back in there on that thing. I wanted to kind of tune the carburetor on the fly with the engine cover off, but it was too loud to record and do that at the same time. This thing is nice. One thing I did notice is the upper control arm, A-arm, on the driver's side. It needs to be replaced. I'm gonna just take it easy on this thing. I would actually just take this in the backyard, but I'm afraid that thing's gonna let loose anytime. So, if you got a control arm for a 76 Plymouth Voyager, I'm your guy. All right, once she warms up, she's not so bad. God, I hope this thing's recording. So what do you guys think? What should I do with this thing? It's got, I'm going to assume that that's 110,000 miles. But you know what? It runs good. It knocked the webs out of it a little bit, but it runs pretty good. I did notice that when I was putting that fuel pump in, it does have a nylon timing gear, so I'm going to have to replace that. But since I'm going to have to replace the radiator, I should do the water pump and blah, blah, blah. I wonder where my friend Mark is today. Guys, I think this is going to be it for this one. I got dreams and aspirations of what to do with this thing. Let me know what you think. And if you got any parts you want to throw my way, let me know. And I'm going to have t-shirts for sale soon. Thanks for watching.